You hear them every weekend, the voices that define football's biggest moments, painting vivid pictures with words. From Peter Drury's poetic prose to Jon Motson's iconic stats, these commentators make the beautiful game truly unforgettable. But have you ever stopped to wonder, what really goes into those legendary performances? What happens before the mic goes live? How do masters like Clive Tyldesley and Martin Tyler prepare for a match? Is it just a natural talent? Or is there a hidden playbook, a secret formula that sets them apart? Today, we're pulling back the curtain to uncover the unseen grind behind the mic. And trust me, it's more intense than you think. If you're new here, my name's Scott and I'm a digital marketer living in England. On this channel, I'm sharing everything I'm doing on weeknights and weekends to make it as a football commentator, with my dream to one day become a football commentator on Premier League matches for a big TV broadcaster. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then don't forget to hit like and subscribe. As someone on my own journey to becoming a full-time football commentator, currently commentating on games for Harrogate Railway, I've always been fascinated by this unseen world. I've spent countless hours trying to crack the code, even cold emailing Sky Sports commentator Gary Taphouse, which you might remember from a previous video. This dedication to learning from the best is exactly what led me to dive deep into the preparation processes of 9 of football's most legendary voices. And what I found isn't just fascinating, it's a blueprint for anyone looking to master any craft, on YouTube or beyond. So, what is their secret? It boils down to a few universal principles and then some truly unique individual approaches. The first, and perhaps most surprising, is the sheer volume of preparation. These commentators don't just show up. Gary Taphouse, for example, dedicates a full day of preparation for each commentary, sometimes even more for unfamiliar teams. Peter Drury echoes this, stating that one football match is one full day in the office, as it were. This isn't just about collecting facts. This is about internalizing data to transform it into a rich narrative that resonates emotionally with the audience. This extensive time investment, often on material that may never directly be used, acts as a significant invisible barrier to entry. It highlights that sustained excellence is less about innate talent alone and more about exceptional work ethic. Think about it. Jon Champion talks about getting up at 5 a.m. and doing prep at 2 a.m. previous morning for a game, alongside driving 50,000 miles a year. And here's the kicker, 95% of what you prepare you never use. This statistic alone reveals the depth of their commentary. The unused material isn't wasted, it's the safety net, the deep reservoir of knowledge that enables confident, informed, and relevant sporting commentary when crucial moments arise. This brings us to another universal principle, the art of prepared spontaneity. Despite their meticulous notes, the best commentators react intelligently and authentically because their minds are deeply saturated with content. Peter Drury wisely notes that in the best games, you never look at the notes. Best games just look after themselves. Guy Mowbray adamantly refuses to pre-prepare witty lines, then learn they sound false and scripted, emphasizing that once the game started, it's all about reacting to what you see. Yet Clive Tyldesley will spend an hour preparing for penalty shootouts, knowing the likelihood of it happening is slim, but crucial if it is, because fail to prepare and you prepare to fail. Their deep understanding, built from extensive prep, frees their mind to be creative and emotionally responsive in real time. Beyond just facts, it's about the meaning. Peter Drury emphasizes contemplating what it means for the people who are there, delving into the emotional stakes for the fans, articulating the pit of the stomach terror or massive elation of a match. Martin Tyler stresses the application of statistics, knowing when to use facts rather than just throwing them in there. Guy Mowbray even admits to reluctantly conforming to the trend of using stats, preferring spontaneity. The data serves as a robust foundation. The commentator's ability to interpret and convey the emotional significance is what makes the commentary compelling. Finally, a commitment to continuous growth and mentorship is paramount. Darren Fletcher, for instance, actively sought mentorship from another commentator, receiving a long list of improvements, and firmly believes if you think you've made it, you're stupid. You've got to keep getting better. Gary Taphouse, whom I reached out to, consistently replies to aspiring commentators, stressing humility and respect in the industry outreach. Peter Drury advises aspiring commentators to have the humility to listen to advice, and learn because you are always learning. Even Martin Tyler, despite being an absolute pro, continues to hone his craft, demonstrating a consistent commitment to his work. This collaborative environment, where knowledge is shared and feedback is constant, ensures a high standard of quality. It shows that excellence in this field is not a solitary pursuit, but fostered with a dynamic ecosystem. Now let's look at some of the truly unique individual playbooks. Did you know Jon Motson, affectionately known as Stato, relied on a remarkably low-tech system? He used simple A4 cards and felt pens, meticulously color-coded by his wife, to make information stand out and hit him quickly during the fast pace of a game. He even had a star by a player's name if they'd never scored, preparing him for that iconic moment. And there's Darren Fletcher, who laminates his notes. Why? Because he learned the hard way when beer was thrown over his notes during a game in Dortmund. He also types his notes because his handwriting is ineligible during fast-paced commentary. And perhaps the most surprising of all, Guy Mowbray religiously plays FIFA every Friday night for the games he's commentating on that weekend, finding it helps him get a feel for players' positioning and team setups. He even listens to other commentators whilst playing. Not his own voice, though, which he finds weird. Martin Tyler structures his prep around the 3 I's: identification, information, and interpretation. He considers knowing players' faces paramount, even visiting opposing teams at the hotels in the past to learn their appearances before modern visual resources were available. Jonathan Pearce, whose research is central to his style, even developed his commentary skills from a young age by obsessively commentating on Subbuteo games. These unique methods highlight that while commentating is universal, the how can be incredibly personal. To give you a clearer picture of these diverse approaches, here's the breakdown of how these legends tackle their matchday preparation. You can see the common threads of dedication, but also the brilliant, often quirky ways they found to master their craft. So, what does all this mean for your journey? It means that preparation is non-negotiable. It means understanding the true value of your research isn't just about retelling facts, but about internalizing them to tell a compelling story. It means embracing the paradox of prepared spontaneity, knowing your stuff so well that you're free to react authentically. And crucially, it means never stopping learning, always seeking feedback, and being part of that supportive commentary community. If you're an aspiring commentator like me, or just a football fan who loves the hidden depths, I hope this deep dive has given you a new appreciation for the unseen work behind the mic. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to join me on this journey as I continue to explore the world of football commentary. And let me know in the comments below which commentators' prepared methods surprise you the most, or which ones are you going to try out yourself. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.